Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharon, and in today's tutorial we are going to learn how to crochet this vest. It is done in mesh stitch. It has a name on it. The name that is written on it is Ezekiel. So for the materials we are going to be using this yarn. Both are robin yarn. Our vest is done with a single strand. We used one strand so that our vest should not be too heavy. So to achieve our lightweight, we used a single strand. So we are going to be holding one strand in this entire tutorial. All of them are robin yarn and all of them are fingering weight yarn, but the size we are doing is for the 4-year-old. We are using a 2.5 mm hook, a pair of scissors and a tape measure. So to get started, for the measurements, we considered full length. It is taken back to waist, which is equal to 18 inches. Then next, half bust circumference. The full bust circumference measurements taken should not be too tight. So our full bust circumference measured to 23 inches. Then half bust circumference will be 23 divided by 2, which is equal to 11.5 inches. And this is 11.5 inches. It is the measurements we are going to consider when we are making our foundation chain. So our foundation chain that we are going to do, it is going to be equivalent to 11.5 inches, not stretched because we don't want our vest to be too tight on the body. Then underarm measurements. Underarm is taken from under armpit to the waist, which is equal to 11 inches. So let's get started to the tutorial. Front panel. So we're going to make a chain that measures to 11.5 inches. The vest we are making is for the 4-year-old boy. So now our chain measures 11.5 inches. So what we're going to do, add 3 extra stitches, 1, 2, 3. But these ones are not going to consider them in our measurements. So we're going to insert a hook in a 3rd stitch from the hook. Then we put 1 double crochet. Then we go in the next stitch, we put 1 double crochet. So we're going to keep putting 1 double crochet in the remaining stitches until we reach at the end of our chain. Now we have reached at the end of our chain. So this is our row 1. So for the second row, we're going to start with a chain 3. We are going to work with a mesh stitch in the remaining rows. To start on our mesh stitch, we are going to do chain 3, turn our work, then put 1 double crochet in the first stitch, then chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to we are going to repeat the same, doing chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the remaining stitch until we reach at the end of row 1. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Here we are about to reach at the end of row 1. So we continue with our mesh stitch. So now we have reached at the end of row. So to start on the next row, we're going to do chain 3, turn our work, skip this chain 1 space, then we put 1 double crochet on this top of 1 double crochet stitch of the previous row. Chain 1, skip this chain 1 space, put 1 double crochet on top of this 1 double crochet of the previous row. Chain 1, skip this chain 1 space, then put 1 double crochet on this top of 1 double crochet of the previous row. So we're going to continue until we reach at the end of our row. Chain 1, skip this chain 1 space, put 1 double crochet on top of this double crochet of the previous row of our mesh stitch. So you're about to reach at the end of our row. You do chain 1, skip this chain 1 space, put 1 double crochet on top of this double crochet of the previous row. Chain 1, then in this last stitch, we put 1 double crochet. In our previous row, there is this chain 3 which we are putting. So in this chain 3, we're going to go in the second stitch of our chain 3, we put 1 double crochet like this. So we do chain 3, turn our work, skip this chain 1 space, then put 1 double crochet on top of 1 double crochet of the previous row. So we're going to continue with skip chain 1 space, put 1 double crochet on top of 1 double crochet of the previous row. Then this last stitch, you do chain 1, put 1 double crochet on top of 1 double crochet of the previous row, then chain 1. Then in this chain 3, in this chain 3 space, here where we are putting chain 3, we are going to go in the second stitch of our chain 3, then we put 1 double crochet, then chain 3, turn our work. So we're going to continue with our mesh stitch until our front panel measures to 8 inches. Here our front panel measures 8 inches. So what we're going to do next, we're going to come here on one side, we'll measure 1.5 inches. We put a stitch marker. Then we go on the next side. We also measure 1.5 inches. We also put a stitch marker. Then now we're going to do our mesh stitch. Then when we reach on a stitch marker, we do something different. We do chain 3, turn our work, do our mesh stitch as usual. Then when we reach here on this stitch marker, we're going to do 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space. Then we put 1 double crochet on top of this double crochet. So we're doing 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space, then even on this top of this double crochet. So we're going to keep doing 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space, then even 1 double crochet on this top of double crochet until you reach on the next side where there is a stitch marker. So if you reach on the next side where is a stitch marker, we're going to do mesh stitch for the remaining stitches. So when you reach here on the stitch marker, we're going to continue with a mesh stitch. Do chain 1, put 1 double crochet on this top of double crochet. So keep repeating mesh stitch until you reach at the end of our row. Then after reaching the end of the row, we do chain 3, turn our work. So we're going to continue with a mesh stitch. When we reach on the stitch marker, we put 1 double crochet until we reach on the next side with a stitch marker. Then we reach on the next side with a stitch marker, we put a mesh stitch. So we're going to continue until our front panel measures 11 inches. Our front panel measures 11 inches. So what we're going to do next, so we're going to do mesh stitch until we reach on this towards the end of our row, and we're going to do a decrease. We are trying to shape for our armhole, so we're going to do mesh stitch. Then even when we reach here where we're putting 1 double crochet in each and every stitch, we're going to do mesh stitch. Continue with a mesh stitch. So to decrease, we're going to start with 2 stitches. So do a mesh stitch until you're remaining with 2 last stitches. Then we'll see what to do next. So when you reach on the last 2 stitches, we're not going to do chain 1, we're going to do double crochet, but we're going to do double crochet in these 2 stitches together. So we're going to do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, then we pull through 1 time, then we go to another stitch, we do 1 double crochet, we pull through also 1 time, so we have 3 on our hook. Pull through, we stay with we are running with 2, then pull through until we stay with 1. So we do chain 1, turn our work, then we go in the next stitch, we do 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, we are continuing with a mesh stitch. So we have used on one side, so now we're going to continue with a mesh stitch until we reach on the next side. Then we also do a decrease. So that we have reached on the next side, we're remaining with 2 last stitches. So in these last 2 stitches, we're going to do a decrease. To do a decrease, we're going to do two double crochets together. So we're going to go in 1 stitch, we put 1 double crochet, we pull through 1 time, then we go in the next stitch, we do 1 double crochet, pull through 1 time, then we pull through, again we stay with 2, then we pull through, we stay with 1. So we have reduced 2 stitches on this first row. So to go in the next row, we're going to do chain 1, turn our work, put 1 double crochet in the first stitch, then chain 1, continue with the mesh stitch until you reach on this row, on this side. So here we have reduced 2 stitches. So in this row, we're going to use 3 stitches. So now we have reached on our last 3 stitches. So in these last 3 stitches, we are going to do a decrease. In the previous row, we did a decrease in 2 stitches. So here we are going to do a decrease in 3 stitches. So to decrease, we do double crochet, pull through 1 time, we go in the next stitch, we do a double crochet, pull through 1 time, then in the third stitch, put 1 double crochet, pull through 1 time, then now we have 4 yarns on our hook. In these 4 yarns, we are going to pull through 3, then we stay with 2, we remain with 2, then now we pull through 1 time. So here we have reused 3 stitches. So we are going to do chain 1, we turn our work, then we do mesh stitch. When we reach this side, we do a decrease in 3 stitches. So when you reach on this side, in the last 3 stitches, we are going to do a decrease. So here I've done a decrease of 3 stitches, even on this side. So far we have decrease of 3 stitches. What you do on one side, you do it on the next side. So we're going to now we have started with 2 stitches. We went on 3. Now we're going to go on 4 stitches. So we're going to keep on adding 1 stitch until we reach a decrease of 3 inches. So let's meet when our slanting side measures 3 inches. So now here, our slanting side measures 3 inches. Even the next side measures to 3 inches. So what we're going to do now, we've finished shaping for the armhole. So now we're going to shape for the neckline. Then we put the sleeves. Then our neckline, so in our measurement from here to here, when stretched measures to 6 inches. So and our neckline is taking up to 4 inches. So to achieve our neckline of 4 inches, and this length is measuring 6 inches. So on this side it means one side is going to take 1 inch, another one is going to take 1 inch for the straps. Then the remaining space will be for the neckline. So we're going to measure 1 inch from here, 1 inch once in one side. Then we attach our stitch marker. Then we go on the next side, we also measure 1 inch. Our sleeves are taking up 1 inch. So to start off with our sleeves, so we're going to go on one side of our, we attach iron, pull through, make a chain of 2, then put 1 double crochet. So we're going to do 1 double crochet in that very stitch where I've put our chain 2. So put 1 double crochet. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet the next stitch. Put 1 double crochet even in this chain 1 space. Then put 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space. Then here, shape our neckline. We're going to do 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space. We pull through 1. Then we go the next chain once in the next double crochet. We put 1 double crochet. Then also do a decrease to obtain the shaping of our neckline. So do chain 1, turn our work, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Then now we're going to start with our mesh stitch. We do chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Then chain 3, turn our work, put 1 double crochet. Then the next stitch we keep skipping chain 1 space. We are working with a mesh stitch. Then now we are not going to do our decrease. We have finished doing the decrease on the very first row of our strap. We are going to continue with a mesh stitch in the remaining rows. So I want to do chain 3, turn our work, put 1 double crochet, the next stitch, the first stitch, then put chain 1, continue working with a mesh stitch. So we're going to continue with our mesh stitch until our strap measures 4 inches. From here, our strap has to be measuring 4 inches. So now our strap measures 4 inches. So cut off the remaining yarn, pull through and tie it. So we go on the next strap, we attach our yarn, make a chain of 2, put 1 double crochet in this very first stitch where I've put chain 2. Then put 1 double crochet, this chain 1 space, put 1 double crochet, the next stitch. So when we reach on the last chain 1 space and last 1 double crochet, we are going to do a decrease to obtain the shaping of our neckline. Chain 3. Now we have finished this decrease, so start on the next row. We're going to do chain 1, put 1 double crochet in that very first stitch. Then start on with a mesh stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So we continue with our mesh stitch in the remaining rows. We're going to do the same way we've done for the first strap until it measures to 4 inches. So here we are with the front panel of our vest. Full length is 18 inches. So now we're going to start to work on the back panel. The back panel we are also starting with a chain that measures to 11.5 inches. Yeah, our chain measures 11.5 inches. So we're going to add on I'm going to add on extra 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to insert a hook in the third stitch from the hook. We're going to do the way we've done for the front panel, putting one double crochet in each and every stitch until you reach at the end of our chain. Before starting on our mesh stitch, we're starting with a double crochet in each and every stitch. Now we've reached at the end of our row, so I'm going to start on with a mesh stitch. Chain 3, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, continue with a mesh stitch until we reach at the end of our row. Now we have reached at the end of our row with a mesh stitch. So what we're going to do in the remaining rows, we're going to continue with a mesh stitch until our back panel measures 11 inches. Here our back panel measures to 11 inches. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do shaping for the armhole. Remember, for our front panel, we used 3 inches. So for the back panel, we're going to do a decrease of 3.5 inches. So we're going to put our stitch marker so that we know where our decrease started from. So let's meet when we have 3.5 inches. The side of our decrease is measuring 3.5 inches. Before working on the sleeves, so what we're going to do next, we are not going to decrease again. So we're going to do chain 1, turn our work, we do our mesh stitch. In the main, we are going to do mesh stitch, no more decrease. We do mesh stitch for 2.5 inches long. So when we reach at the end of our row, we are not going to do a decrease again. So we're going to do chain 3. Turn our work, we're doing mesh stitch. So for the remaining rows, we're going to do a mesh stitch, no more decrease. From here where our decrease stopped from, so we're going to do a mesh stitch moving upwards until we reach a measurement of 2.5 inches. Now we have reached a measurement of 2.5 inches. So what we're going to do next, we're going to work on our sleeves. So to work on the sleeves, we're going to measure on one side 1 inch. We attach our stitch marker. Then we go on the next side, also measure on 1 inch. A stitch marker. To start on the first sleeve, we're going to start with we're starting with a double crochet. So we do chain 2. Then put 1 double crochet in this chain 1 space, then put 1 double crochet in each and every stitch, even this chain 1 space inclusive, until we reach on where we've put our stitch marker. So before reaching on the stitch marker, in the last 2 stitches, we're going to do a decrease. According to the shaping of our sleeves, we're going to do a decrease in the last 2 stitches, chain 1 space and the 1 double crochet. Here we do a decrease, then we do chain 1, turn our work, then we put 1 double crochet, then we do mesh stitch. We are doing for the sleeve, we are going to do a length of 1 inch. Remember to work on the mesh stitch. Here on the previous row we had 1 double crochet in each and every stitch. So to work on the mesh stitch, we are going to do chain 1, skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3, turn our work. So we're working with the mesh stitch until we reach a measurement of 1 inch. So now we're going to cut off the yarn, pull through. So we work on the next sleeve, attach our yarn. Now we are not going to start from this stitch mark. We're going to start this side because we want to do a decrease on this stitch mark. So we're going to start from this side, chain 2, put 1 double crochet in that very first stitch of chain 2. Then continue with our double crochet in each and every stitch, even this chain 1 space inclusive. Then when we reach on these last 2 stitches, we're going to do a decrease. So the first one, this chain 1 space, then the second one, this 1 double crochet stitch. We do a decrease. Now, so we're going to do chain 1, turn our work. Now we are starting on our mesh stitch, chain 1, put 1 double crochet in the very first stitch, then chain 1, then skip 1 stitch, put 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to continue with the mesh stitch until we reach a measurement of 1 inch. Here we have reached a measurement of 1 inch. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut off the yarn. We do chain 1 and we pull through, tighten it. So here we are with our 2 panels. This is the front panel, then this is the back panel. So now what we're going to do next, we're going to join them together. So to join, we're going to start with the sleeves. We first join the sleeves together. We're joining with a slip stitch. We're going to join using a slip stitch. So I have reached at the end of one. Finished joining one sleeve. So we're going to go on the next. We attach our yarn. We are joining with a slip stitch. Put the hook in one side, pass it through the next side, in another side of the back panel. Then you make a slip stitch. So to start working on the sides, we're going to first attach them together with a stitch marker. So now here we're going to join this side and this side. This space is left for our arms to pass through. So we're not going to join it. And this is where our head is going to pass through. So to start on, then you come on one side where I've put a stitch marker. You come and attach your yarn. So after attaching your yarn, you're going to pull through, make chain 1. Then we are going to be joining here in the edges only. We are working on the edges. So pass through the hook in one side and also pass it through the next side of our back panel. Then you pull through, join with a slip stitch. So keep joining using a slip stitch until you reach at the end of this side like this. So we are done with joining one side. So what we've done on one side, we are going to do the same on the next side. We are joining using a slip stitch. So let's meet when we have finished joining both two sides. So here we are with our vest after finishing joining in the sides. So what we're going to do next, we're going just to cut off all the remaining yarns and we see what to do next. So after cutting off all the remaining yarns, we turn our work. So here where we joined, this part is going to be inside. So we turn our work. How we did our finishing is going to be inside. So what we are going to do next, we are going to add on this part where we are on this part. This is the front panel. So in this front panel, where we did one double crochet in each and every stitch, this part that we left for double crochet, it's where we're going to add, it's where we're going to put our name. So we're going to brand our vest. We're putting the name of the owner. So the name we're trying to do is Ezekiel, and we are going to use color white to do our name. You put the hook outside, then your yarn is passing inside. You pull through. So we're going to be pulling through the yarn from inside. We are starting with letter E. So we're going to do our letter E like this. You pull through the yarn, then you pass it through like this. You have to make sure that it stays in the straight line. So we turn our work like this. Then now we're going to do, we finished this slipping stick. So now we're going to do a straight line. We are doing letter E. Now we turn our work like this. Now we're going to do another straight slipping stick. So here we finish off, then we work on the middle part of letter E. So we're going to work on the middle part of letter E. Here we are with our letter E. So the next letter is letter Z. So for letter Z, we are starting with the slip stick, the down part. Then now we're going to go on to work on the diagonal part of letter Z. Now we're going to go in the slipping stick of the upper side of letter Z. Here we are with letter E and letter Z. So the next letter is letter E. So we have finished letter E, letter Z, then letter E. So the next letter is letter K. For the letter K, we are going to first start with a standing stick. Then after we put two diagonal sticks. So here we have finished one diagonal stick for the letter K. So we're going to do another diagonal stick for letter K. So here we have finished our letter E, letter Z, letter E, letter K. So now our next letter is letter I. Letter I is a standing stick. So let's do letter I, then letter E and letter L. Then we finish up our name. So here we are with our name Ezekiel. So what we're going to do next, we're going to pass through all these yarns that are here outside. We put them inside and finish them from inside. Finish them, you're going to pass them through. You tighten it so that it does not open. Remember, we did our name using a slip stitch like this. So here we are after putting all the yarns inside and finishing them from inside. So here, this is our name, Ezekiel. So what we're going to do next, we're going to turn our work, then we cut off all this remaining yarn. Then we will be done. So here we are with our vest. We are done with our vest. This is the front panel. This is the back panel. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.